Feel what's right to you. Feel what's right to you. Not to anyone else, but to you in the moment. Experience life. Treat your inner child that you might have been pushing away. Maybe you're feeling a little bit too, adulty. Maybe you're trying to be someone you're not. Maybe you're trying to feel more sophisticated, but really deep inside you want to just be you and enjoy yourself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what feels right for you. And I think today, for me, I'm not going to have a desired outcome while creating. And, I don't care what it happens. I'm just going to try and enjoy it, because I think why I've been, and I know I've said this in a past video, but I think there's points in my, creative kind of cycle that I go through that limits me from being able to create more. It makes me fear. It's because I have too much emphasis on the outcome. I want the outcome to be perfect, exactly how I picture in my brain. And I'm not just letting me flow out into the page. I'm not just letting, my flow of thoughts and ideas and feeling guide me. I'm too, I desire an outcome too much. I'm too attached to an outcome. And I think now is the perfect time to scrap the idea of perfect, scrap the idea of trying to be too sophisticated, trying to be someone you're not. And I have to be me. I have to let myself flow like water. It's not like honey. I'm not trying to stick to everything and try to make everything perfect. I just want to flow. Don't be stingy. Let your feeling, your intuition, let that control you. Your intuition, your feeling is from the universe. And I truly believe that that quality that comes out of your work is not just from you, but there's a higher power that is helping you create this thing. That talent that you have, that skill that you have, isn't just because of your fingers moving. It's whatever's in here, which came from a higher power. So my message today is feel and understand your intuition. Don't let yourself get too attached to an outcome. This is what I have to do. I can't let myself get too attached to a perfect outcome, because I know you're basically setting yourself up for failure, because as a person, as a human, you're never perfect and you can never create anything perfect. So I think maybe going into a situation, a creative project with an idea, but I got to be open to change. That outcome that I desire right now, I know that some things could change along the way, and it's just about what feels good for me, what feels right to me. Because I think I've been taking it almost a little bit too seriously. And, I'm still going to be putting in the work, but serious to the extent that, I'm trying to make everything perfect and incredible. And I expect that every time I create. And I know I've literally said in the past that you can't do that. And, I'm really glad that I say this stuff out loud, because I know that subconsciously it sticks with me. And, I'm able to realize my mistakes and what I'm doing wrong now. And I think the most positive thing to do is feel and flow with your intuition and your feeling. Feeling should guide you. That intuition, that gut feeling inside, where, it's telling you to do this, say yes, to, turn this way and try this other thing. You can't expect everything that's going to be on the path in your creative project or even life at the very start. If you look into a forest and you've never went down this pathway before, you might know that there's going to be some hills in the way, or there's going to be some, trees And maybe the other side is going to have a lake on it. That's what you hope for. But you never know. So just enjoy the path. Enjoy looking at the trees, looking for the bugs, stepping out of the path a little bit and just letting yourself enjoy what's around you. Letting yourself feel and say yes, just saying yes. Having fun and enjoying the thing you want to do. Say yes, have fun, enjoy that. And I know that's what I have to start doing, because not that I was never before, but now it's a must. I have to do that more than ever now, because that's how I'm going to become successful, and that's how I'm going to be able to beat this block that I have. This creative block, which is really just me not having almost enough energy, or I have been busy. But I know that a lot of it is also, there's a little bit of fear, because the last time I was creating, it didn't turn out any way in which I wanted it to. And it kind of almost hit me, not like I got knocked out, but I was stunned a little bit, and I was like, dang. And I know this is right for me. I've got affirmation and confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. But sometimes, a little break is needed, and that's what I've been taking. And now I feel like I'm finally getting this energy again, and I can really start feeling what's right for me, what that yes is, and what that intuitive feeling inside my gut is telling me to do. And I think that's just to feel and have fun again, enjoy it, and yeah, don't care so much about that desired outcome when you first start. Just enjoy it, have fun, and enjoy what you want to do, because at the end of the day, majority of the things that you work on and even pursue is for you. It's for you to fulfill your life. Not your friends, not your family. It's for you. So you can feel. You have that intuitive feeling. Trust yourself and know that fear is normal, but it shouldn't be holding you back all the time, because you can beat fear. It's you versus you, and you can beat your fear. Throw that shit away. Just feel. Just say yes. Have fun. Having fun is sometimes scary, but just jumping right in and knowing that you don't even have an outcome in mind, and you're just doing it. And I think that sounds a lot more exciting for me right now. And I think that's a very important message for everyone watching. Just say yes, have fun. Because it's your life, and that fear should be let go, and you should let go of it. Have fun, enjoy your life, say yes, feel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.